The phone screen glowed with an unknown number. I usually ignore those, but something, a strange premonition, made me answer. A voice, hoarse and hauntingly familiar, whispered my name. Emily. My blood ran cold. It was my brother, Michael. My brother who had died in a boating accident a year ago. I'm in trouble, he rasped, the sound distorted by static. I need you to find something. Go to the old lighthouse on Blackwood Point. Before I could even process the words, the line went dead. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. It couldn't be him, a cruel prank, perhaps. Yet I recognized his voice, the way he always hesitated before saying my name, a habit he'd had since childhood. Driven by a desperate hope I couldn't explain, I drove to the coast the next day. The crumbling lighthouse stood as a lonely silhouette against a stormy, bruised sky. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of salt and decay. Dust motes danced in the slivers of light piercing through the grimy windows. I searched for hours, my hope dwindling with the fading light. A loose floorboard hidden beneath the main lamp's pedestal. My breath hitched. Prying it open, I found a small, locked metal box. As my fingers brushed against the cold, rusted metal, the heavy oak door of the lighthouse slammed shut with a deafening boom, plunging me into near-total darkness. A chilling whisper echoed from the walls around me. You shouldn't have come. Panic seized me. I scrambled to the door, pulling and pounding until my fists were raw, but it wouldn't budge. I fumbled for my phone, its flashlight cutting a weak, trembling beam through the oppressive black. The box. I had to open the box. It was sealed with a combination lock. Desperate, I swept the light around the circular room, my beam catching on a series of scratches etched into the stone wall. A date. It was the date Michael died, and below it, a set of numbers. 4, 8, 15, a combination. My hands trembled violently as I dialed the numbers into the lock. Michael's diary. I sank to the floor, my light fixed on the pages. The last entry was chilling. He wasn't in a boating accident. He'd been investigating a local legend, a malevolent entity that haunted the lighthouse. The spirit, known as the Lighthouse Keeper, promised to bring people back from the dead, but it demanded a soul in exchange. Michael had been trying to find a way to destroy it. It's a liar, he wrote in a frantic scrawl. It doesn't bring them back. It just uses their voices, their memories to lure others in. It feeds on grief. The whisper returned, no longer a faint echo but a guttural snarl right behind me. He promised to bring me back, it hissed, the voice a grotesque parody of Michael's. He failed, but you will be the price for my return. A cold, spectral mist seeped from the damp stone walls, and a shadowy figure began to coalesce in the corner of my eye. It was tall and gaunt, with hollow eyes that burned with an ancient hunger. It wasn't Michael. It was the Keeper, something ancient and malevolent, something that had worn my brother's voice like a mask to lure me to my doom. The temperature dropped, and the beam of my phone began to flicker, the darkness pressing in. I was trapped, a sacrifice for a ghost's lie.